The early years. Stowell Street was where I was born, at my grandparents'. I don't know when it was built, but it was very old. It was a poor, run-down area. People didn't have much money. Men took any kind of job to provide for their families. Despite this, it was a happy street. Residential on one side and businesses struggling to keep going on the other. There was houses at one end and courts at the other. The courts were very overcrowded, big families in only 2 small bedrooms. There was no running water, just a standpipe and 1 toilet in the quadrangle. Water and coal had to be carried up the stairs. Monday was wash day. Tubs, potters, scrub brushes would come out from the downstairs rooms. The copper in one of the storerooms was lit for hot water. Then the one and only mangle was dragged out. Everyone used it. It was a busy, noisy street, carts coming to and fro over the cobbles. The milkman, the coalman, the tea man. There was very few automobiles around at that time. Grandad, who was an outside porter at the central station, would come home after a hard day's graft, and we kids would beg a ride, and he would take us, tired though he was, to the end of the street. He kept his barrow there, opposite the stables. We got used to avoiding the deposits left in the middle of the street. Gran used to say it was nature's perfume. But there was always someone there with a shovel and bucket to scoop it up and sell it on to people lucky enough to have a garden. I used to be sent to the pork shop at the end of the street to get some penny dips and a bag of pork scratchings. Then around to Newcastle Street Co-op, where I would watch, fascinated, the bacon being sliced, beignets patted, cheese cut, and sugar poured into thick blue bags. I always had my eye on the biscuit boxes, one in particular. If I had a halfpenny, I used to get some broken biscuits. Sometimes there was chocolate ones. We kids used to play tag in a small tunnel leading to the Blackfriars. The Dominicans settled there in the mid-12th century and remained there until Henry VIII laid waste to the monasteries. The friars escaped through an underground tunnel from Low Friars to High Friars. This was always dark, even during the day. We were warned not to play there, or the ghost of the Blackfriar would get us. Of course, we took no notice. It was a loving, caring community. They helped each other. Someone was short of something, there was always someone there to help. Gran was always in demand. Someone had gone into labour? Get Armstrong. She was the midwife and the layer-outer. Then, on Sundays, she would squeeze an extra plate out to be taken to the little old lady down the street. She was on her own and was very poor. Children were everyone's children. We felt safe and secure. Eventually, the council called time. The street would be demolished. My grandparents were moved into a council flat with hot and cold running water, indoor toilet, everything they would need. But nothing would be the same. The close-knit community was gone. Stowell Street would eventually become Chinatown, and Blackfriars would be renovated in the late 1980s. I was only 8.5 when all this happened, but I can still see it in every detail, the street, and remember it with affection.